test. Can I jump from here? Yes! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Rat's Nest. This is Chrome Rat. We're back here in Vane in our cozy little apocalypse cabin. We've been decorating it a little bit. Nothing too crazy. We recently survived our first Horde. Unfortunately, that also means that our cabin was pretty much destroyed. Or not our cabin, I'm sorry. Our SUV. And so down the road there, our SUV's just sitting. But we lived. We actually had to take like 10 zombies on at once to survive. We were on the frozen ice. It was pretty epic. We got scratched up, but we didn't get infected, luckily. And now, yeah, we're just returning from getting a new car, which is our Trailblazer over here. And I remembered that I left the oven on, so I ran back home, turned it off, came back to find that our steak was ashen. So that's really sad. We're going to cook up another one, though, because we need to eat. Here, let's put the deer meat in. And we've got the oven hooked up to the solar panel. We actually hauled an electric oven into our cabin, which is much more feasible in tandem with our power source here. The only problem, it only works during daytime hours. If we want to do things at night, we're going to have to do a little bit of connection here. It would create 1,000 watts. Disconnect everything. I think we can plug it into the wall, but I'm not 100% sure, so. Alright. It's ready to go. We're going to keep an eye on our meat this time, I promise. So if I want to do a connection from here to the generator, can I? Okay, so this one is now... Okay, it says not connected to anything. Let me go check it again. You can see the network already here. It's not connected... Oh, I guess it is connected to our solar panel. Maybe we have two... Connected to building... Okay, so it is connected. Okay, it's almost halfway. This isn't connected. Can I connect it to... Can I daisy chain them? No. Okay. 61% cooked. Don't do that. Shit, did I turn the oven off on accident? Okay, no. Don't turn it off. We'll add another connection. So we've got that connected. We want that connected. We want... Oops, stop doing that, damn it. We'll do... that connected. And last but not least, that connected. Okay. Food should be close to done. Yeah, it is. Don't want to burn it. Turn off the oven. Okay, we are good to go on food. We're good on water for quite some time. I don't know if it freezes, though. So we might need to put some water containers inside. Interesting. Okay, let me think about that a little bit more. Okay, we are good to go on another expedition. The wolf right there. Get in the car. Are you dead? You ragdolling? Okay. That'll make up for our burnt food. Oh, yeah, we had a couple pieces of burnt meat, but let me just run it in so I don't forget about it. Here we go. We got a lot of meat. But it won't last forever. We need to keep looking. Constant struggle to keep myself fed. Alright. We do now have a phone, so we can navigate the map. My plan last time was to go up to the quarantine center and see if we can get in. So let's do that. If I remember right, I follow this until I can't go anymore and then take a right. Sunset Pond is where we are. Yeah, it's tempting to go check some of those other areas, isn't it? There's a Zed there. I imagine when we get closer to buildings, we're going to have a little bit more of a problem with the zombies. Just being honest. Okay, as we're on a straightaway here, let me just slow down and let me check the phone. I know we don't want to drive while looking at the phone, but... Okay. So if we follow this road and then take a left. Follow this road and then take a left. Let's conserve that battery. Big old propane thing over there. I wonder if that will work for us. If we want to move it or something, you know? Okay, we've arrived in town here. And it looked like we wanted to take a left. Do I have zombies trailing me? Not anymore. Again, I don't like to go over 30 in the car. Let me just pull out my phone real quick. Yeah, we just got to keep following this road. There's a vehicle there. I'm also keeping an eye out for solar panels. I gotta remember. Keep an eye out for those. I want to check this garage. We kill the engine. That's why my strategy of waiting a second before we get out is important. Okay. Because the runners come right up to you. There's a Zed over there. Be quiet. There's some inside. Run in. Car's active. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Good, good. Another one. This Trailblazer's been pretty good so far. Let's see if she'll come out. Yeah, she's coming out. No more runners, though. That's good. Come on. Lady. Don't have all day. Alright. We're gonna have to take her out. Sounds like there might be more than one in there, guys. I wonder if I move the vending machine and plug it in, will it work? I'm also going to go climb on the roof if I survive this. You bitch. Alright, we're stuck in here with a couple. Run. We're not stuck. We're going to use the car again. You guys know I'm right here, right? There's another one. Ah, man, I got scratched again. You son of a bitch. Okay. I gotta get better at fighting, or we're gonna have a... Knowing my luck, we're gonna get infected from a scratch. That's the way it is. Wooden pallet. Ooh, water filter. I'll take that. Converts... let's try that again. Converts putrid water into dirty. Drag onto a container of putrid water to purify it. Nice. Clean clothing. Okay. We got more Zeds outside. Put that dust mask on. So we have like 170 pounds more of stuff that we can carry. This area doesn't have a ton of good stuff, in my opinion. Rotten bread slice. Ooh, it must be really rotten. It's been a while. If I get in here, can I... The whole car is, What's up, buddy? Okay, let's continue on to the quarantine center and see if we can get in there. I think it's over here, right? Oh, shit. Yeah, the car physics need a little work. That was fucking crazy. Slow. That's why I drive slow, because the physics will literally crash out if you don't. Is that gasoline or propane? Propane. Let me check my map. Coming up on the quarantine zone on the right-hand side if we just continue on. Okay, cool. Ah, there's a school bus there as well. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. I think this is the quarantine area, right? We got a runner. Any more? We got a shambler. Let's go check this door real quick. Okay, so it looks like you can get in, actually. Okay. They're way out the back. That's not behind the fence. There's a bunch upstairs. Okay. That's where the sounds are coming from. Okay. Well, there's one in the zone and a school bus. Ooh, ow. kind of wrecked the car a little bit. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Let me just kind of ghost ride. See what we can see here. I don't really see a way in. Kind of sucks. We just drive slow, the zombies will get ran over. They behind us? There was a runner. Okay, I don't think I have a lockpick. I wanted to try to get into the quarantine zone. Obviously. I don't know if I could jump the fence. The next thing to try is to see if it's just open. Tough lock, missing lockpick. Tough lock, missing lockpick. My only other plan would be to bust the window out of the top floor of that other place and see if we can actually jump down from there. Is that nuts? Is that nuts? Let's go do a perimeter sweep, though. You never know. You never know. I don't think we have what it takes to break down this fence. Now that I think about it, let's look. Hydraulic cutting tool. Okay, yeah, we don't have that. Shit. Try not to bust up this car too much. I'm gonna need it. Can we squeeze back here? Okay. All I'm doing, I don't want to jump in and not be able to get out either, you know? I have another idea, which is to jump on the roof of that house. I wonder once I get in if I'll be able to get out, though. That's the problem. Okay, my plan is to jump up here. And then use the picnic table to get back out. Or a vehicle inside to get back out. So let's test my theory here. That's the only way I can think of to get in and out, is to use the vehicles. Okay. Okay, we're on top of the car. Jump. Yes! We've done it. Okay, we've done it. Now, we want to be very, very careful here. We've got Zeds that are inside of the quarantine zone. Let me just double check before I drop down that I can even... Okay, there are cars that I could use, and there's a school bus. Ambulance. Let's jump down. Now. That's open. One thing I wanted to test. Can I jump from here? Yes! I can get up without needing another vehicle. We have a few shamblers near the car. That's okay. I gotta watch out for runners. Okay, shit. It looks like there's... I've never been in the quarantine zone. Okay, that's empty. The shambler there. There's clearly something in there, too. Keep a distance. 3 hits to the head with the paddle does it. We are on fire right now. So we can't actually get into that tent. Funny enough, I could probably just rip it open if I wanted to. But we're missing a lockpick to do anything about that. It looks like... Could I hook this up to the back of a car? There's a couple shamblers over there. Okay. Just keep in mind, I am over there. I need to be able to get back on that. building right there. Take this guy down. Not a guy, it's a woman. But I wouldn't assume a zombie's gender, obviously. Sometimes the old pig cars have a something for us. Fortunately, this is locked as well. Might have a gun inside, right? I thought I might be able to break the glass. What's up, dude? A military zombie here. Makes sense for the quarantine zone, I guess. Yeah, let's take all of this. Some of it's in bad condition, but... Alright. The key is in it. He just ran over a dead body. Beautiful. Okay, we were on top of this building. So what I want to do is just make sure that I'm lined up. I also want to be able to jump over that. Can I just walk in here? Yeah, it looks like it. They're all gathered around my car. Kind of rude. What's in this garage? Nothing. You could potentially make it a base if you wanted something that zombies couldn't come in through. I wonder if hordes spawn inside of here is my next question. Do they? We had a naked Zed. Oh yeah, that's the one that was the military zombie, obviously. There's a lot of sick zombies in these tents I want to be able to get into. Take a camp coffee pot. Okay. Anyone in here? Okay. You can sleep in the back of the ambulance. The ambulance looks like a good mobile base, huh? Okay. I like what they're doing with the these different vehicles. Okay, we got a zombie here. Making their way over here. Alright, what does this say? Fira. Fira. Sounds familiar, right? Ooh. I want to try to hop on top of the roof. Oh no! Our weapon broke. Okay, we're gonna have to switch to Rake, I guess. Okay, we gotta be careful. So, can we get into this quarantine zone from... Oh, shit. Okay, well that's gonna draw any zombies that were in the gated area. Methinks. I was wondering if I could make that jump. Okay. Oh man, I got hurt a little bit though. Oh, so the zombies can climb the Ow, you prick! I gotta be careful. I have scratches, but I'm not bleeding. Okay, we're good. I hope that thing shuts off soon. It sounds like they're in the tent, right? Uh-oh. Okay, they're locked, at least. Well, if there's any place that we're going to be able to find bandages, it would be here, right? Let's just go low and slow, guys. Uh-oh. One on the floor. Oh, shit! On the floor? Oh my god, that could have been a fucking bite right there. We gotta be really careful, guys. Okay, the Rake is also 3 shots. Stretchers. Oh shit, I almost clipped right at the 2nd floor. Let's see if we can open the front door here. Oh yeah, we can destroy stuff. Quarantine bag. Oh yeah, I'll take the first aid kit. This pharmacy cabinet is locked. If we destroy it, does that give us anything? We don't have lockpicks, so... Fortunately, some of these potential loot boxes, I think if you destroy them, they would... You would think that they would have the stuff fall out of them, right? Wood's, that's a lot of wood scrap. Body bag. Yeah. Pencil. Maybe I'll get a wood scrap out of that. Applies a temp XP boost for crafting for 30 minutes. Okay. Getting a lot of wood scrap, and I like that. I'm aware there is a zombie walking towards us. That's just a decomposing corpse, it looks like. Vomit-inducing smell. Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of rotten bodies here. Go in here. Maybe that'll get us away from the smell. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. So, interestingly enough, we're still on the inside of the gate. Okay. You can jump in and out of windows, so that's excellent. Cool. Well, we're going to continue exploring the quarantine area here in the next episode. This is Chrome Rat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Make sure you like, subscribe, join the Rat Pack, hang out. We just hit 500 members. We're building up a community here, so you like this kind of stuff? Well, ding that bell. We'll catch you over in the next episode. See you there. Cheers.